Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to Nerdverse ZA on Twitch. Yes, you've probably seen my face a few times, and today I decided I'm going to do a solo stream. Yeah, fingers crossed that this goes really well. I am nervous is an understatement, if I'm honest. You can't see behind the screen, obviously, but I've got like a list of stuff that I need to talk about because yes, we're OCD like that. And just to also give you a heads up, because I'm new to this, there are going to be technical glitches, so just please bear with us on that. And please join me in the chat. I'm always looking for people to chat with, so go to the chat, start talking with me. That will just maybe put my mind at ease as well. So in terms of the games that I'm going to play today, I'm thinking of starting off with some Hades, while Warframe is doing its thing in the background. And then depending on how things go, I'll most likely do some Divinity Original Sin 2. Another one of my favorite games. Main reason because character customization, which for me is, as soon as I see that in a game, I'm like, yes, please bring it to me. Talking about character customization, I probably should mention this, but we've recently got Conan Exiles. I think that's what it's called, Conan Exiles. Yeah, and that has some. Let's just put it this way: it's got some very interesting character customization. Definitely not for kids. Okay, that's all I'm going to say on that. So let's get into it. But before that, happy Pride, everyone. I hope you are celebrating it in your way. Tom has joined. Hey, Tom. Nice to have you in the chat. Welcome. Woo, yes, Pride. Let's do this. So, yeah, Hades. I absolutely adore this game for so many reasons. Just, character design, like the way the game looks, the colors, everything about this game is gorgeous. Playability is right up there. Yeah, let's get into it, and let's discover the game together. So I'm going to start a new one. No, I'm not going to do hell mode because I'm not an idiot. But I just needed to check. I don't know if I did, but you need to play this on God mode.
Whose very
Reason
name
being,
inspires fear and penitence.
you gain resistance.
Us of the inevitable fate which
Wood
we all
pride.
share.
What on earth is wood pride?
Correct.
Oh
Need to tell you
jeez.
such a tale.
Wood.
Listen.
Yeah,
carefully.
you should take pride in wood. Wow, that just sounds odd, but I just want to see whether I've got God mode. No, I don't. Why am I being so daft, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. And back to the game. Oh no. No. There we go. Now, and continue. Wait, look at this game. And I shouldn't be saying this, not on a Twitch stream, but some of the characters in this game are so good looking. They're so hot. Oh. I really like isometric style games like this. And I'm a huge sucker for breaking stuff. Yeah, some of the feel of this. But what really grabs me about this game is the script. And just the voice acting is phenomenal. I mean, it's hard for me to fault this game in any way because I love it so much. I've played it before. Let's see. Let's go through here. Press RB to proceed. Let's do this. So yes, Graan Flokkie, welcome to the stream. Good to have you online. I'm so glad people are here. They're watching. They're gonna watch me make a total idiot of myself. Yeah. Because that's just the way I am. Ooh, no. That wasn't nice. Your mom didn't raise you right. You hit people. I hit people. There we go. Ooh, these witches, I hate them. Yeah. Take that. Take that. Ooh. No, 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 no. Ah. I'm launching your stuff in my face. Ooh, I didn't dodge that too well. And yes, you will die. But the nice thing about dying in this game, it's not that sort of infuriating.
It's got to be her.
Ooh,
Then here goes nothing.
here we go. Let's summon the god.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I think I should answer a phone like that if someone calls me. I'm just going to go, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message. Or if I get like a WhatsApp message coming through.
Now, let's get you from that miserable place.
Ah.
I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Hey, what would be really cool, like, stuff to say, like, on your voicemail, or if someone answers the phone. I was also thinking, I mean, it's an old one, but it's a good one. Like, if someone asks you to do something, or anything like that, you should kind of, like, add to every sentence in accordance with the prophecy. And see what they say. As you would have seen from my profile, I'm very much... like, I love DPS, so anything that's going to increase my attack, make it stronger, I'm so gonna go for that.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess,
Ooh.
but thank you.
Do this, yeah. Ooh, I can feel the power, Kronk. Wow, I love Kronk. I had such a crush on him, don't ask me why. Get out of my face! Ooh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna so die. But that's okay.
More to fight.
I'm rusty. I'm so rusty. Ooh, floating skull. Ah! Ah! Take some of this!
Thank the gods.
These are very important. We'll see later on in the game why that's important. Those sort of like
Can't heal myself, but I can
little
fight.
gems that you get. I mean, look at this game. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, just the detail. I mean, just like walk around the game, have a look at it. I mean, the green flames. It just looks like a comic book come to life. And this is a type of comic book I would read the donkers out of. Ah. Yes, Kronk. We love Kronk. Kronk is the best. He's a himbo. That's the word I was looking for. He's a himbo. Let's go on. So far, so good. Ah,
Alright, who's next?
yeah. Who's next? Who's next? Who wants to tempt the gods? Apparently he does. Maybe. Well, just get out of my face. Get out of my face. Go. Ooh, that was sneaky. Did you guys see that?
Coin from the dead.
It's
Good
like
enough.
from
Chose
behind.
it as its own reward.
No. Buy me a drink first. Ah. Really? I know. Yeah, get out of my face. That is my, yeah, it's gonna be my new line. Because he's got such a cute face. Come on. Guys, what do you think? Should I go for the gem? Should I go for the key? What's behind door number 1, ladies and gentlemen? You will get, order now, a key. Yeah. What's behind door number 2? Go for the shiny. They're both shiny, Krautflokkie. The key is shiny. The gem is shiny. Maybe I just go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know. What do we do? I know. I'm just gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna run to one. My eyes are closed. I'm gonna go for the key. I'm gonna listen to Krautflokkie. If I die, it's because of you. Because you told me to go for the key. So, yeah. I'm literally bringing down the house. That's how cool this is. Bringing down the house. And yeah, get out of my face. Don't throw stuff at me. I don't like it. Violence is a crime.
Absorb my blow.
Ooh. I heard someone yeah, you ooh, die. Just die. Ooh. out of my face. Ah! Yeah. Oh, you hit me. Oh. Ah! Crowd Loki, we got the key. Look at this.
Wonder where I can use this.
Ooh. Okay. So, if I go through here, I'm gonna get food. Right? Because my health is probably gonna go up. I think. Probably. If I go through here, I'm going to get a gift from Artemis. Now, my life is not looking very good. Yeah, I should actually. Yeah, I won't make it through the other room. I won't. Let's just die. Let's just do this. Because, like I said, if you die here, it does actually further the story. Yeah, so here we go. There is no escape. But my damage resistance has increased. Go me. And let's see. Now we get to interact with some of the NPCs here. I'm going to highlight to you my crushes. Yeah, got a couple of these.
Carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
That's how I kind of feel like when I walk into a place. Just carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
I'm up.
Here we go. Let's talk.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much.
And so a
everybody
god
dies
fell,
sometime.
yeah. Well, is he a god? Is he a demigod? Good question. Let's see.
Some of us more than others.
Let's go.
Back already.
No, I'm not gonna chat to him just yet. I want to go here because here's my first crush.
Good to see you, lad. Despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
Life has enough obstacles. Did you not live during 2020 and 2021? Thank you for that.
Fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
I mean, look at that whole pose. Like, that is such a come hither look. It'd just be like, hey, hi, chat. My flirting game is so dead. But anyway, let's go on. Ooh, something shiny. Let's go
The
examine
House of
this.
Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king, is home not just to him,
Ah,
but
I
to
like
his
you.
willful progeny.
Who is Biala? Do we know you? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have someone in the chat. I enjoy chatting with people. Great. Where are you from?
You know I can hear you.
Oh, it's Tom. Oi, Tom. Oh, it's Tom. Tom? Just call yourself Tom. Call yourself Tom. Okay. Before I chat with, as Tom called it, Santa, I'm gonna chat with Santa. I'm gonna pet the dog. Just because he's cute.
There's a good boy.
Seek pity someplace
So
else.
are you? Yeah. Ooh. Now I've got that song stuck in my head. Santa baby. I can't sing beyond that. There we go, guys. The stream is over. I'm just gonna sit here and pet the dog for the rest of the game. Oh, look at that. So,
Everybody knows.
are you
exactly
folks
how to
cat
give your
people
pets a
or
live to tell
dog
them, right, boy?
people, or dare I say it, neither? Don't know what's wrong with people that don't like animals. Okay, let's talk to them.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
Crown Floki is both. There we go.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy?
I
You know
want
I'd
to
take you
feed
if I
a
could.
dog. I can watch the back door and the front door and the room at the same time. Do I really have to chat with Santa? Okay, let's chat to this grumpy, miserable man.
Stupid boy.
I mean, how is
I told
that
you
for a
nobody gets
parent?
out of
Like,
here
the
whether
first thing they
alive or
say
dead.
to you is, Stupid boy.
How was your wanton
Really?
ransacking of my domain?
I would rebel if I was
Greetings,
Agrius or
Father.
someone said, hey,
My
boy.
ransacking was a
No.
delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed.
Although here,
What
if
do I
you had
care?
to give your
You
parents
shall
love,
never reach the surface.
over.
Go. See for
Hades
yourself.
is a doofus. He is a daddy. Technically, he is a daddy. But he's probably ageless. Daddy doofus, yes, yes. Talking about daddy, I apparently have reached daddy status. Ugh, can't deal with it. Worst ever was getting into an Uber, and someone just a bit younger than me calling me sir. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm still coming to terms with aging. Ah, this is also so
Do
cool.
not despair,
Next, I mean,
child.
look at her
Such
outfit.
setbacks are
Look at her
inevitable
outfit.
and may be
Is this not a
overcome with
Met Gala
effort and with
outfit?
time.
I
You
mean,
made
she
contact with the
would
goddess Athena.
crush
She shall be
the
true to her
competition.
word.
Like walking in there like, ooh, look at me. I have a halo of stars. Eat that. And check my new shoulder pads. Like, it just really, how beautiful she looks.
I believe it, Nix. I'm grateful that you put us
I
in
love the
contact.
relationship that he has
I know
with
you took a
Nyx.
considerable
So
risk in
beautiful.
reaching out.
The
Like,
risk is not to me.
You know, like she's got
I
his back.
expected the Olympians would involve
I mean,
themselves in
there's
this
so many
eventually.
I don't know,
Reveal to
correlations
them
that you
no more than
can
they
probably
already
draw
know.
to like normal
Are we
family life.
understood?
If dad's like, oh, you doing this again, and why can't you be more responsible? And like the mom's like, everything's okay, everything will be fine. It's not
Yes,
overkill in the supermarket. More is more.
Then go.
Less is more is gone. We don't do that anymore. We will bling the heck out of it. If only my
Hey,
bedroom
room.
was this big.
I'm back.
Oof. Okay, so let's go to the mirror and we will reflect. Let's see.
Night and darkness guide me.
Ooh, what do we want? Okay. I love this. Do more damage when you get a foe from behind. Point to ponder. Or should we increase our health when we exit a chamber? I mean, that might probably keep us going for a while longer. What does the chat say? Should I go shadow presence and attack from behind and do way more damage? Did I just do finger guns? I did I did finger guns. Ew. Okay. Or do I take Sonic Vitality? I hope I pronounced that right. Where I restore a small amount of health. Let's see. Judging. Oh, Tom, thank you for that sarcasm. Oh, you're I must save up for Death Defiance. Yeah, finger guns is a very daddy thing to do. It's like doo-doo. I'm gonna throw in some dad jokes just to go for that full daddy vibe. Yes, I know. So, Tom is one of our dear friends. Don't mind his sarcasm, folks. Don't mind it. He does his best. Okay, so I've got D-Max or Andy saying save for Death Defiance, and I've got Graan Flokkie do the shadow thing. Normally I just love clicking stuff as soon as I see it, but I know that Andy is marvelous in gaming. I mean, give this man a game, give this man like a reward, a medal or something, because he knows what he's talking about. So Andy, I've decided the votes have been tallied. One vote, my vote, the only vote that counts. And I'm going to save up for Death. Graan Flokkie, don't boo at me. Don't be like that. You'll have your day. You'll have your day. You'll have your day. Okay, put it to you this way, Graan Flokkie. When it comes to the part where I have to pick the weapon, I will let you pick the weapon. Yes, you'll have your day in the shadows. Oh, crowd talking, I'm just thinking about shadows and talking with you right now. Remember the days of Odette and Odile? Ah! It's my turn! I just had to put that out there. Who's in the shadows now? Odette.
Okay.
Okay, so the key is used to unlock a weapon. As you can see, like the numbers are all red at the moment for these two specific weapons because I don't have enough keys to unlock them. This is the bow, which I hate. I hate the bow. So I am, yeah, Odile. Oof, Milady deserved better. Yes, I love Milady. Like, who watched Brackenian? Yeah, the bow is definitely SHIT. I agree with you fully on that. Look at this view,
I can
people.
do this.
We can do this.
First get past the
Let's
wreckage.
psych ourselves up.
Easier said than
And
done.
let's get into this.
And doubtless I'll be running into Meg.
We can do
Room for a
this.
flame
We
not
can
to be
do
just
this. We can
beyond.
do this.
Find a way up to Elysium
Yes,
from there.
Dark
and after
Tanyan.
that,
I love Milady. Like,
All
who
right.
didn't like
Let's
put
give it
like
another
a
shot.
blanket or a
I can escape
towel
from the courtyard
over
back
their
there.
head, like to like pretend that they are Milady? I did that. She's awesome. She's awesome. Okay, so we're not taking the
I can
bow.
escape through that pink window there.
Yeah. Pink windows. Let's go for it.
Again.
Oddly enough, like from like a critical point of view, the decor in here is awesome. Just check the use of color.
Is that?
Okay, so cool. Here comes one of the coolest stuff. It's probably from Zeus. Yeah, bolt of lightning. No, it's not ESCOM. Let's do this. Let's get this thing
Is this
on the
really
road.
Okay.
Get this
In the
message.
name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
As long as you didn't go inbox me. Ooh, I hate that phrase when someone goes, why don't you just inbox me? No, it's not a verb.
Greetings there, young man.
Now that's
Your
daddy.
father's always been
That's
rather difficult,
that.
and he's not
Ooh,
so
look
much as
there.
called in quite some time.
That's daddy
Better
vibes.
home where you belong. Here
Like
on
if there were like
Olympus.
levels of
On your
daddy,
journey,
right?
have my blessing.
You'd have like entry level daddy, mid level daddy, high level daddy, and then prestige level daddy, which would be this dude. Okay. Send a box to my inn. I see that Thomas projecting again, that ESCOM will cut our power because of illegal connections. You the illegal connection. Aha! No, he's not granddaddy. I just said prestige daddy. He's like, he's up there. He's like daddy goals, right? Like daddy goals. So let's do this. We have his blessing. What are you giving us, daddy? I feel like such like what do you call it? Like twink because my daddy is giving me gifts. My glucose guardian is giving me gifts and I didn't have to do anything. I just rocked up. This is a true twink daddy relationship. And what's even better, it gives me 3 gifts and I get to pick one. I'm not greedy, I'm not going to take all 3 because I can't. I'm going to pick one. Let's see. Your special causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. Okay. Or electric shot. Ooh, that's epic. Or dash. No. I'm gonna go for Thunder Flourish. Yeah, don't like share with everyone where we get our electricity from. Come on, we've got a connection in Olympus. Strike a pose, the text says. To strike a pose. Okay. Strike nearby foes. But striking a pose, I like that. So let's strike a pose. Let's strike a pose. Let's do this.
Lord Uncle Zeus lending
Striking
his
a
support.
pose, ladies.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Get into this.
Or night.
Let's get into this. Ooh! See that? Isn't that lovely? Yeah. Yeah. You just target practice. Yeah.
Who keeps fixing?
Ooh, yeah, good question. Who keeps fixing? keeps fixing this joint. Yes, I do note the little flashing little orb there, but first I want to destroy some stuff. It's been a bit of a rough week, so this is actually pretty good. Like just smashing things. Let's examine.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Who wants to check my posture? What's wrong with my posture? I can't twerk. Oddly enough, I can't twerk. I have back problems.
You're not dead.
I'm old. Daddies don't twerk. That's not what daddies do. Daddies don't twerk. We don't do stuff like that. No. Let's go get some shiny things, as Franfloki puts it. Yeah, now buggers, come for me now. Come for me now. Yeah. Yeah. You don't like that, do you? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. And you come here. Like that.
The world's power.
Ta-da.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that. And just hit some more stuff just because. Ransack this place. I'm feeling destructive. No, I don't feel like dancing. Dancing. Ooh. Who was dancing on the channel? No one was. You could be dancing on the... Anyway. I think this is Ares, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go. I actually like his gift. And I hate to say this, but Ares is vague. Like, these guys don't understand. Yeah. How does that feel, skull face? Not so good, eh? Not so good. No.
A centaur heart.
Is it? Is it Ares? No, it's max life. Ooh, my max life increased. And just because I can, I'm going to just whack some stuff. Have you ever felt like this before? Like, you just want to smash stuff? Like if I have like an awful day, I love playing Mortal Kombat or Killer Instinct. Just for that bit of gratuitous violence. So yeah, my max life increased. Awesome! Look, Granflokkie, a key. Shall we go in? Yes, we shall. Because we are saving for Death Defiance. Which Andy highlighted. Oh! Not so much fun now, eh? Getting pummeled like that. Yeah, bring your cronies out. Yeah. Not in my face, you don't. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, you try something.
A gift.
Were you?
This can unlock something back home.
Okay. This way or this way? Coins of the dead, I think, or shiny things. Wow. Key someone's car. Ah. Who's ever keyed someone's car? Sorry, this channel is anonymous. We're not going to hand you over. Yeah, ooh, yeah. Did you spot me? Did you miss me? Yes, you bet you did. Yes, you did. Yeah. Right. I am rusty. No, you're not going to throw your vile stuff in my face. I refuse. Come here, you. Oh, no. Die. I think we got like one room.
Lady Athena.
Lady Athena. Wicked shield.
Your father Hades and my father Zeus have not communicated in some time, and Zeus refuses to explain.
Oh yes, the
Something
GPM.
transpired between the two of
The
them.
gem.
Perhaps you know better than I.
This is why I love having Andy on this channel, because like you get solid advice, guys. Andy's in our Discord, solid advice on games. I owe Andy a Warframe game, definitely. So if there's anyone new on the stream and you're not on our Discord server, why aren't you? What's wrong with you? Get on our Discord server. Like, make your way there. Just go there, join the crowd, hang out with like-minded, similar people, get chatting, join the fun. That's what it's there for. And the other thing, pretty please, sugar on top. If you haven't subscribed to our Twitch channel, please do so. Like, please. Like, you will be blessed with, I don't know.
Quality means.
Quality streaming. Yeah. Although quality is kind of like a very loose term right now. But please, like, subscribe. We'd so appreciate it. Just click. It's like a click away. Click. You will not get a repetitive stress injury. You're just going to take your mouse. You're going to head over to subscribe. And you're going to click. Because I'll be able to see your clicks. And if no one clicks, I know who you are. I know where you live. I can find you. Because I'm that way. I'm gangster. Yeah. Yeah, the Discord is great. It is. Someone is training to become a politician because of promising things. No, we can find them. Don't give them a way out. Don't give them a way out. Would you vote for my party? Would you? What would this party be called? I need a name for my political party. How about Daddies Are Us? What? Come get my sucker. Or is it come get me? I can get you. I have ways. I have people. But I'm alone inside. But I have people. Enough existential crisis for now. Let's go on. So come on, who can come up with the best political party name? Let's see this. And what would the tagline of the political party be? Daddies Are Us, the DAU. I like that. That's actually pretty cool. That's a great one. Come on, so we've got Tom out with a DAU, Daddies Are Us. But this is inclusive daddies, right? Because Nerdverse is all about creating inclusive spaces for the LGBTQIA plus community. If you know people that would like to join our Discord, recommend to them to watch our channel, join our Discord, and let's just really try and build up a really cool, like, proper community. It's Pride, people. Do it for Pride. So far, Tom's in the lead with the DAU. So I guess Bob's your uncle. The DAU it is. And what can the DAU offer you? Yeah, I see Crown Fookie also likes that one. So, sure footing, resist damage from traps. That is not bad. Because they do a lot of harm. I'm actually going to go for that. They do actually do a lot of harm. Okay, so let's see. I don't have a choice.
No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
It's only going to be tiny gems. Tiny gems. Start breaking things. Earth invasion space hat. Guys, you guys are on a roll, right? But yeah, the aliens are coming. Don't forget that. They definitely are coming. Yeah. Yes, we Alright, I can hear you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Almost in the bag. Almost. Flaming skulls. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Get that stuff out of my face. There we go.
Underworld's power.
Got some underworld power here. This is what we like. Ooh. So, which way do we go? Not like I've got much coinage.
Let me see.
What do you recommend, guys? Shall we go this way? The little pink heart? Or do we go this way to the moneybag skull thing? How do you feel about this? Where do we go? Where do we go? Forgot to break that bars. Okay. Heart, another boon. Let's get boons. You like boons? Come chase me, come chase me. No.
That's what you get.
Yeah, that is what you get. That is what you get. Ah. Whew, that felt good. Ooh, not on your life. I died. I died. But it's okay. Damage resistance went up. Godhood is gained. Let's do this. What's up, Trigger? Is Trigger in the house?
Each time I die like that, I come back stronger.
I think we've got a full house. How cool is that? Thanks, guys, for rocking up.
Wish.
Don't make me laugh.
Hello?
He wants to talk to me.
Oh,
Let's
one
have
of
a
those
chat.
wretched louds just killed you dead that time.
Yeah, I
Those,
know.
you know, slappy guys? Maybe try killing them beforehand.
That
I don't
is
know.
such good advice. Not. So, Trigger, what's up? What can you share? We are trying to come up with a name for a political party that I'm heading up. Because apparently, some of the guys here say that I should run for office. I'd rather run away out of the office. Tom came up with the DAU, Daddies or Us. We don't make any promises because we won't keep them.
Right.
But let's see.
Someone's
Shall I
at the
go?
desk next to the throne.
Ooh, it wants to chat with me. Let's
Keep
talk.
at it, lad.
I
I've known
like the way
great
he
men
calls
throughout
me
my
lad.
life, and I can always
I
tell
feel
when
so
someone's
young.
better than their circumstances. Fight like I fight out there.
Deviate. Ooh, I like that. I like that.
I'll give them hell as you once did Achilles.
Yeah.
Though
I wonder if he's
doubtless
gonna
many of the
call me
shades who
lad
stand
again.
against
Like,
me
I
first
feel
arrived
so
in
young when he
Tartarus because
says
of you.
that. Like the age just melts away. Oh. I can't talk to him again. I'll chat to you later. You can call me lad anytime. Let's go pet the dog. Go pet the dog. We love petting doggies. Come
If I
on.
don't pet your other heads, don't bite my arm off. Deal?
Oh, you're so cute. Look at that face. Look at that face. It's dog. Now, lad. Oh, honey. Can we say that? Are we allowed to say that? Okay, cool. Oh, he's so cute. Oh. You're adorable. Oh, let's talk to Santa. What have you got to say,
Who's
old
that
man?
sniveling shade to your immediate left there, father? Already found someone new to do the busy work. And here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my
Look at that.
newly designated contractor. One whose responsibility is to work on this house.
Who knew that
Who
there's
shall
so
pay
much
for
admin
everything
to
my
be done
subjects here
in the
demand, I do
underworld,
not know.
right? I mean, they should invest in, like, I don't know, a cloud. Like, get some computers out there, set up some servers, get some AI going to do all the boring grunt work, and then, like, spend your time doing more meaningful things. Like, I don't know, torturing the souls of the damned. Just saying. Hell is paperwork. Yes, yes, the shade of it all. I love that.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for
Isn't
all the
Father's
needed
Day coming
renovations I
up
have piled
anytime soon? It's just like, he does not deserve a gift on Father's Day. Like, no.
Nice.
Like, wouldn't even rock up to celebrate. Yeah, Daddy's Day. That should actually be our, like, big day for our political party. Daddy Day. What would Daddy Day entail? What would it be? Like, I don't know. Everybody sits around a campfire and tells dad jokes? Possibly. Let's see.
Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
That is good. Or you can add like a little fountain chamber. Get some health. That's not bad. Let's do that.
Work authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
Yes, it is an excellent idea, if I do say so myself. No. Yay. Oh, everybody's doing well. That's good. Who's talking about twinks dancing on poles? That's not what the DAU stands for. Our focus is on daddies. Like, uplift the daddies. Like, I don't know. What would that be? Buy them all aftershave they don't like. Socks. Buy them socks. There we go. What else can we do? We can hand out free toupees. We can do back waxing. Yeah. Oh yes, body builders to uplift the daddies. I'm on board with that. That I'm so on board with. Oh yes, please. Especially if they look like who's watched Mortal Kombat the movie? Lewis Tan? Like, oh my gosh. That man, like, he will be our special guest. Very special guest on Daddy's Day. He will be like our spokesperson, not a spokesperson, the face of the DAU, the face of Daddies Are Us. Yes, please. I'm on board with that.
It is you.
So on board. But what do you guys think of the new Mortal Kombat movie? I personally loved it. I've seen it how many times? I don't want to lie. 3 times? Possibly. But I've watched it. Tried to convince someone else to watch it by starting Lewis Tan at them. And they were like, he couldn't be that pretty, could he? And then they started watching the movie and then they saw Lewis Tan and everybody was like, okay, now I understand. Yes, Crown Fluky, there is a new Mortal Kombat movie and it is excellent. It is... No, the older ones are not better. What do you mean? I mean, the older ones don't even have finishing moves in them. Ugh, it's a lot of posturing in the older ones. The lurker in the hoodie. Is a lurker in a hoodie? Oh, at the back. That is my technical assistant. No. The new Mortal Kombat movie, Crown Floki, do yourself a favor. If you can find it, or even better, why don't you come visit us and you can watch it here by us? Wouldn't that be amazing? Because we've got it. Big Time Crush, Lewis Tan, we've covered that. Scorpion, yes please. I mean, oh yes, COVID. Oh no, yeah, true. At some point. But see if you can get your hands on Mortal Kombat. Please watch it. You will not regret watching it. You will not regret it. It's lots of entertainment. The other movie that I've watched so many times recently is King Kong vs. Godzilla, because yes, Team Godzilla here. And I will be saying something brave yet controversial. And that is that, and don't judge me for this. Don't judge me. I can feel the judgment coming through the screen already, but Godzilla King of Monsters was better. There I said it. Punish me. Lightning coming down. all the other nerds and geeks going, ew, how dare you? But I loved Godzilla King of Monsters. Mothra is amazing. Yeah, like what I like. It's cool. No, I haven't seen Loki's first episode. Is it out? Is it good? Because yes, I'm a bit of a Loki fan. Ooh, lovely tea. I am a Loki fan. What happened to my blonde? Well, interesting story, that one. Guys, so the reason that I am no longer blonde, well, it went from blonde. Yes, I can hear the collective gasps from everyone. I was blonde about 3 weeks ago. Then I went grey. No one saw that, but it was like a light grey and looked really good. But the thing with going blonde is you have to bleach your hair. And I literally walked into the salon at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And this was during the first time. And I left there at 1:30. That is a lot of bleaching, right? It was like, it had to be bleached 4 times during that period. And I had to sit under a hairdryer constantly. So, because my hair is so dark, it went from brownish black to orange. Not a good look unless you're Lily from the Fifth Element. From orange, it goes to yellow. Yeah. And please do not sing that song. And then from yellow, it eventually gets to that sort of that bleached white that you get. And that took a lot of time. But it looked really good. I mean, I really loved my hair like that. But then what happened, hair grows, right? So you have to go for touch-ups. I went for touch-ups. But the regrowth decided, you know what? Bugger this. I am not going to go anything beyond yellow. So for the last couple of days, I have been rocking. I've been rocking it though. Yellow roots and the rest of my hair is grey. Beautiful. It looked beautiful. Like traumatically beautiful, what it looked like. So that's why I stopped doing that. Then I decided, okay, cool, let's go back to a darker color. And that's exactly what I did.
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
Darkness
I went
guide
for
you,
a darker
child.
color, and this
You
is what
have
you
outgrown
see
this
now.
house.
Yeah,
Of
top,
that I am
not
now certain.
even top deck.
Should
It's
you
not
return
even
again
top
here,
deck.
I shall keep you safe.
Yeah, the bumblebee, it's not a good look.
I won't forget you
It's not a
next,
good
I
look.
swear it.
No, I'm not going for purple next. Although on the topic of purple, I did have to buy the purple shampoo because it really, like, if you've got grey hair. Ah, there we go, Death Defiance. This is what Andy recommended we get. Yes, let's do that. Thank you, Andy. Your wisdom has been
grows.
applied. And what's this?
The
Examine.
bed chambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual
I can. That is
state of
relatable
utter
content.
disarray, despite his lord and
That is
master
such
of the
relatable
house
content.
repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Ah, yes.
Come on, it's not that bad, is it?
No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But luckily I've got Jacques here. Jacques has this innate ability whenever I lose something and I go in an utter state of panic,
Found it.
he will just go, found it, and then he has found it. I don't
Ta-da.
think it's yet. So let's escape. Let's go through this. Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna go. My next color that I want to go
That
is
looks like a
blue
devious
black.
hammer.
That's definitely what I want to. Ooh, upgrade.
Achievements for my weapon.
Ooh.
Daedalus,
I'm gonna go
wherever
for
you
that.
may be right now, Thank you.
We're gonna go for that. Ooh, look at that. Don't we love area of effects? We do love AOE. Yeah, take that. How much fun was that, ladies and gentlemen? Look at that. Look at that absolutely destructive power. Feel the power, Tom. Feel the power. Get into our next little gem room. What is the craziest colors you guys have ever dyed your hair? And natural is not a crazy color, please. Like, have you gone like neon pink or, I don't know, gone from blonde to like red? Or if you had the nerve to do it, what crazy color would you dye your hair? Anyone? So my next color I want to get is a blue-black. Kind of looks like an ink stain on your head. That looks cool. More life? Definitely. I want more life. Let's do this. Oh, yeah, you little skull thing.
That's what you get.
Yeah, that is what you get. Yeah. And for that, I'm going to just destroy your house. Yeah, you spotted me alright. You see me coming. You see me walking in. Don't look so surprised. He brings it every ball. Yeah. There we go. Gain life. Gain life. Next. Breaking stuff down again. Ooh, more gems. More shiny things. Let's get more shiny things out there. Ooh, I hate these things. Oh, I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them so much. They're awful. They're awful crystals. I hate them. They do that. That's what they do. That's why I hate them. Yes, you can dodge them, but they're still awful. They make my life a misery. Ooh, who's next? Is this Poseidon? Could it be? Ladies and gentlemen, are we going in? Shall we go behind door number 1? We're going in. Let's do this. A little that is still cool. A little purple at the end. That is cool. That is cool. Nothing wrong with that. It definitely counts. Come on, what other colors would you guys go if you had like... So for example, like you had access to the world's best, I don't know, hair dye specialist and with any conceivable color under the rainbow at your disposal, what color would you go?
Crashing
And
waves.
why?
A trident.
And why? Okay, let's see, what do I get?
It's Uncle Number 2. It's got to be.
I accept this
Then,
message.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Let's see what we get. Hey!
Ahoy there, little Hades. You
He's
recognize
not
your
so
uncle, do
cute.
you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself
What are we
out of
saying?
that dour underworld.
If you were young,
For me,
ooh,
I'll see if I can
Trump
stir things
orange
up a bit
on
to
your
cover
bum. Oh my gosh, that is brilliant! That is brilliant! Sorry, I need a moment to just... Oh my god! I am now going to sip some tea. That is so political, but that is great. That is Andy, that was brilliant. That was Woo! I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Looks like I caught a big one. The power of the seas should be
Just,
absorbed.
just for your personal enjoyment. Oh my God. I do, however, feel sorry for the dye specialist. For the mere fact that they have to go behind and go, it's time to go orange, sir. Ooh, this is cool. I think this is where you get the gifts that you can give people. So I want to get these gifts because I want to do a bit of a romance thing in Hades. There's a character you'll see later during the game. I'm not sure you're going to see him during this session. But he's hot. So we've got orange on the booty for Andy. Graanflokkie was going for the purple on the ends. Um, it's not hot because it's Hades. He's hot. Like, he's hot. Like, I think I have to do the spectrum again, okay? So there's, oh yeah, he's hot. Like, meh. And then like, okay, he's hot. That's like, it's piqued your interest. And then you get the googly eyes, jelly knees, he's hot. He's in that category. So, yeah, ooh, like in hot, as in like 8, yeah, exactly spelt like that, like hot. Like that hot. Like way hot. So I am going to woo him with gifts, as we romantic people do. I'm just going to sip some more tea. You will know that I love drinking tea. Not a gay thing. My favorite tea is Earl Grey. I can drink lots of this stuff. But let's go get gifts for our bow. Yeah. I better survive it. No, I'm not going to spoil it. There's no tea to spoil. Ooh, here we go.
Who should I give this to?
Yeah, you're going to keep that. You are going to keep that, mofo. You are going to keep that. It's going to restore some health. Yeah. Yeah. How you like them apples? Yeah. What else? All great tea, definitely. I don't know if I can mention brands.
Yeah. Not sponsored.
It's not sponsored, but I love Twinnings, Earl Grey. If I feel really like I want to be like, ooh, like ooh, she got money. Then I drink Lady Grey. Yeah, then I feel rich. But this is Earl Grey. With fragrances of bergamot. Yeah, I said bergamot. Yeah. Tea is just if I had to go coffee or tea, I think tea would win. There's just something about tea. How do you guys drink tea? Yes, it does make you feel rich and powerful. It does. Really does. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Good joke, eh? Good joke. So, which way do I go? This way or that away? This way or that away? This way or that away? So, just getting back to my list that I had earlier. Given that it's Pride, I actually wanted to like talk a little bit about Pride. A little bit. So I was actually thinking like, what am I going to talk about Pride on the channel? So I thought, you know what? I'm going to talk about the first Pride that I went to. And obviously it was in Cape Town. I was like still super young at the not super young. Yeah, super young. Anything that's younger than like, I don't know, 20. Anyway, yeah, like I think it was like in my early 20s. It was like soon after I wasn't out yet. But anyway, so my mom and my sister said, let's go to Pride, let's go see what this is all about. So we went. That was quite interesting. So they had like the march going down, I think it was, they're walking down Strand Street at the time, and then they were to walk up Adderley Street, and they had like sort of the like the little fences up where to keep like the onlookers back, and have like the pride floats going past. And my sister, who I love so much, found a gap, and we actually squeezed through and we joined the parade. And for me, that was quite an experience. So just like, wow, look at all these other people that are like just like me, like waving the pride flags and all of that. That was actually pretty cool. And like walking with my sister and my mom during like a pride parade. I mean, that was like super special. So that was my very, very first pride. Since then, my relationship with pride has been a bit like, ooh. But I still appreciate what it stands for. as a member of the LGBTQIA plus community. I mean, it's needed. Visibility, even like now, it's 2021, but still, we need visibility, more of it. So that was my first Pride. I don't know if any of you folks out there, do you have any memories of the first Pride you went to? That would actually be pretty cool to know.
That would be
Let's talk to K-Rod. It doesn't say much.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights.
I like someone
hey,
who
what's
doesn't
that? You
say
got some
much.
sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
Yeah, so that was my Pride story. I can tick one thing off my list. Oh, so Tom, you've never been to any Pride? Oh no! Oh, that's sad, dude. Although knowing you, it's probably good that you never went to Pride. I mean, Pride would not survive. We were like, oh no, Tom's coming! Put away the flags! Hide the floats! Pop all the balloons! No guys, Tom is really not so bad. He's actually a pretty cool dude. He's a very cool dude. And super clever. I'm gonna put that out there as well. Oh look, here's a kitty! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, on this channel you get to see cats. Cat daddies. Yeah, because we're cat dads. We love our cats. And the crystals! On my face! Oh.
Goddess Athena.
Oh, thank heavens, Athena. Did I lose a gift? No, I'm not going to give her a gift. I'm not going to give you a gift. I'm just going to take your gift. I'm going to get it from you.
She is your mother,
Our
as I
cats are
understand.
cool.
We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods. Though Nyx
Tom
herself
is
reached out
pretty
to me
cool.
about your
Tom
plight,
is
and I
cool.
was spurred to
Yeah,
act.
your first Pride was with me. It was.
Yeah.
Yes. We actually had a very cool Pride that time. Ooh, I like this. Holy Shield.
The strength of the goddess.
Yeah. We're all about that. We are all about powering up. Ah, breaking stuff. Grandfolk, have you ever been to Pride? Have you ever...
I don't think I've gone this far.
Yeah, we haven't gone this far. We've gone to a space only. I'm full of dad jokes today because we are celebrating daddy status today as well. Because Daddy Day is coming up. Our political party is strong. Let's go look. Ooh, I think this is Ares' gift. But folks, you see that little skull at the bottom? It means that I'm gonna be whipped and not in a good way. Or spanked, not in a good way. But we don't have a choice. Maybe say a prayer. Let's just compose ourselves and let's do this. Let's tackle this head on, shall we? Let's do this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. These buggers. Thanks so much. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna die. They're awful. They're awful. They're awful. If I can just kill one of you, I'll be happy. I just want to kill one of you. Then I'll be so happy. Let's just kill one. Thank you. Will I be able to kill you too? Yeah. Stop jumping. Stand still. Stand still and allow me to kill you. Yes. Here we go. We did it.
Anyone
But we have
else?
so little life left. Boy. Hey.
This one was bound to show up, I guess. In the name of
I
Hades,
accept this message.
I accept this message.
Or I block you. Actually, I like a block. Oh, I want to talk to you anymore.
You've got quite the fighting
Here we
spirit
go.
to you there,
So,
I have to say.
Ah,
Most intriguing.
Ares
and yet no
is Bay,
surprise for
ladies and
someone born in
gentlemen.
hell
Look
itself.
at him. Look at him.
Come on out of there and
Look
tell
at
me
that
all
sort of
about
like
it.
coiffed
Fellow
hair with the
student
like
of
undercut. And he looks so good. So good. Like, I I don't think he's quite daddy status. Like, he's not daddy. He might be like intermediate level daddy. Like, but yeah, I tapped that. He said never. Yeah, uncle. Okay, let's see. What do we get? After you take damage, you inflict doom. No, your car sends a blade rift. Yeah, but this is... I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it just because I'm curious to see what happens. Hey, another key. Another key. We probably won't survive the next one. Before I get into that room, I am just going to have a sip of tea. Because I really love tea. And then I'm probably going to take like a teeny tiny bit of a break. So, this is what I wanted to ask everyone. So, would you like me to continue playing Hades? Or do you want me to switch to Warframe? Let's just check if it's like downloaded everything. Or would you want me to play Divinity Original Sin 2? So it's up to you. Let the votes come through. What would you like to see me play? Either A, continue with Hades. B, Warframe. It'd be so cool. And if you played Warframe, if you would join, how cool would that be? I don't know if Andy's still on or if he's available. Okay, so Graan Flokkie says Warframe. My technical assistant is going to keep a tally on the votes. And when I get back, we're going to see what we're going to play next. So, if we do play Warframe, I'm going to show you my absolute favorite Warframe. And I'm just gonna like run around the place and do ARB stuff. I'm not gonna do quests. I might do some group activities. No, this is not that channel. That's what I'm doing in Warframe. So far, Graan Flokkie, I don't know, Elsa's still on here. Anything? Oh. Andy, no one's going to tell. No one's going to tell. No one's going to tell. Stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. Have your cup of tea handy. Whatever it is that you choose to drink at this time. Now, I know you wanted to see the Heart Hell guy, but the thing is, he only comes very much later. So, if you guys want me to do more solo streams, that's cool. I think we could definitely do that. Then I can play some more Hades, because I can save here and then we can push through at maybe a later stage. I mean, I like to mix things up. And then we're going to play till we get to the Hot Hell guy. And then you must please excuse me because I probably will flood my basement or I will faint or some type of reaction when I see him. But they are such a cute couple. They look so good together. But yeah, so Warframe it is, I think. I think we're going to do Warframe when I get back. So yeah, stay hydrated. Don't run away. Get more people to watch. Like call your friends, call your family, call your pets. Let them watch as well. If you enjoy the stream, we want to keep giving you really amazing content. And please, I know who you are. I know where you live. Click the subscribe button, please. We so do appreciate it. Or join us on Instagram or on our Twitter. And if you want to hang out with us, chat with us, join our Discord. There's so many cool people on our Discord server. who like games, movies, all of it, yeah, get them there. But please do join. So I know there's been some technical issues. So Warframe is still updating. Divinity Original Sin is not working. So I'm going to play one of my other favorite games. It's called Kingdoms of Amalur. It's an old game, but it's been like redone. And it's I love this game so much. We see a question: who is Anna and who's Grace? So there is a fashion documentary now. I think everybody has heard about Vogue magazine. Vogue is the Bible of fashion. Just had to put it out there. But so Anna Winter is the editor in chief of Vogue magazine, also called Nuclear Winter. She's quite tough. I love her so much. She's a really like go-getter, tough, to the point, very decisive person. And Grace, who's the sort of creative director for Vogue magazine in the September issue, she's got this push of like volume of red hair, and she's just like this very kind, very warm, personable type of person. Loves cats, by the way. And that's why I put there, I'm a bit of Anna, not a lot of Anna, and a little bit of Grace. If you've worked with me on projects before, you will know why I consider myself an Anna. My nickname at a previous company that I worked for, when I ran projects, was the Enforcer. So that should give you an idea. Yeah, I'm very no nonsense on a lot of things, but I do have a warmer side. I do actually. I can feel it here in my small, twisted little heart. Yes, Devil Wears Prada, another one of my favorite movies. It's just fantastic. So we're going to do a new game. We're going to do Kingdoms of Amalur. And you know what? I'm going to do a casual playthrough. Just very casual. Keep it light. Keep it like, I don't know, gluten-free.
From the beginning,
just
we were wrong.
If you haven't seen
and
this
only
game
now,
before,
well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to
it's just
understand the mistakes we have made.
not a lot of character customization
We
or
lived
anything
in
like that,
harmony
but the
among the
story, the
in a
world
world
that's created there, the
awakened to new
weapons,
magic.
it's like
Perhaps we
I
should have
love it. As you can
foreseen
see from my
what might be born on this
Nerdfest
rising
profile,
tide.
if a game
What
has
force might
tons and
open
tons and tons of just magic,
force
cool stuff,
Powerful enough
I am
to
there.
twist
Like,
even the eternal
that is
and
for me the
immutable
ultimate.
faith of
That oh, and I forgot, it's quite graphic.
But Gadflo,
So,
the new
if you've
king
got
of the
kids,
Winter
put them away.
Court,
Put them away.
surprised us
Back in the
all.
cupboard you go.
Singular among his people, he was all
So
that
yes,
other
so
they
that
were
is the
not.
story of Anna and
Aggressive,
Grace.
ambitious,
Yeah, the September issue. I
visionary,
don't want to lie. How many
yet
times
power
have I
like
seen
none
that
we had ever seen.
documentary?
Terrible and deadly.
I've lost count. But whenever I'm feeling like
Gadflo and his followers, the
when I'm
Tuatha
feeling a
Deyon,
bit down,
believed
like,
that a
just
new
like get a
god
bit
was
of
to be born in
oomph
the
back,
east, beneath Gadflo's
I
crystalline
watch
fortress
the
of
September
Amalur.
issue. I don't know, it just kind of makes you feel good.
They marched to war against the young races of
And that
Amalur.
gets me to
Against a mortal
one of the other
army.
topics that I want to
No
talk
matter
about.
the power of their god,
But don't push
we
people
might
too
have been
close again during
victorious,
Pride Month. Yes,
but the
Tom, you are
fate of creatures
100%
of
correct.
magic, bound by the
Although,
laws of
I have to
life
say,
and
coming
death.
out is a personal
Those
decision.
two are fallen on the battlefield
Just because it
would
is
soon rise
Pride
again,
doesn't mean that
for the
people
fae do
have
not
to
know death
come out of
as
the
we
closet.
do.
That's their own personal
How could we
journey.
stand against such a force?
But yeah.
For 10 years the war
yes,
raged.
but
For
kids,
10 years
oh,
the
kids,
armies of
come on,
men and
they
Alpha
can
fought
just
and
push back
died.
to the cupboard
But as
close,
our
close,
numbers
close.
dwindled, we knew that
So
it was
I'm
only a
thinking,
matter of time. Our fate had been
in this
written.
game, since we're
At
on the
least,
theme
that is
of
what we
daddies,
believed.
I am
Until
going to
you
make
died.
my character look very daddy, right? Should I? Should I? What do you got? What do you folks think? Should I make him look daddy or like uber sexy. Because I can, you know. I can. Let's see where this goes. Let's see what happens. I'm out of tea. Assistant. Come. Full a cup of tea. Yes, thank you. Thank you, assistant. So what's my assistant's name?
Don't forget all your passwords.
Oh gosh. Silver fox or a bear? What do we okay. Silver fox or a bear?
Always a surprise,
Okay.
Gran. Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it
Max
is.
dad vibes.
Dead.
Okay, so we're going
Be
like
thankful
uber
for that.
daddy.
All we
Like-
see.
Like
Go on and pull back the sheet, though.
Happy
It'll
birthday,
need to be in
Daddy.
our report, one way or the other.
okay, I can see I like the fact that there's so much like daddy energy happening right now. Let's bring it. So, these are sort of the four main races that you get: the Almain, the Varani. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this. No, that would just open everybody to harassment. We do not have our assistants wear sexy short clothes. That's not what this channel is about. That's not what we do. It doesn't matter how amazing they look. We do not treat people like they are objects. We don't. Even if it is Louis Tan with his beautiful muscles and that little moustache of his, he's not an object. We don't do stuff like that. We're good people.
Not on this channel.
Not on this channel. Like a who's your daddy. Okay, so my favorite race is the Dokkelfar. They almost like sort of the dark elves. And I like the fact that they've got stealth and all of that. Although I'm not a big stealthy player. I'm not. I like what this race offers because I'm thinking of the build for this character, and I'm thinking I should do it's gonna take about, I think I need 23 points in each of the sort of classes. I want to turn him into a, what is that word? Oh, starts with a W. I always play it when I play D&D. Warlock. There we go. Thank you, assistant. See, this is why we have assistants. Okay, so I'm gonna go Dokkelfar. Okay, so let's see whose bonuses do we want. Grandfloki, it's Warlock. You get it. You had it on the first one. Definitely Warlock. No, not Wolf. Not Wolf. Like WWW Wolf. We're gonna go for a Warlock, but that's gonna take some playing. But you'll see. It's such a cute game, though. Let's see. Do we want? I'm definitely gonna go for Belen, the God of Death, because of crits and critical hit damages. Yeah, because we love DPS here. We stand DPS. Ooh, look at these faces. Oh, they look so. Ooh. Ooh. Does that scream daddy? Does this? I always take that face and daddify it. So the toss up is between preset number 1. I'm not feeling 2. Not feeling 3 and 4.
4.
Ooh. That's so cute. Okay, so I've got a 4 from the assistant. Assistant has voted number 4. What do you folks think? 4 or 1? 4 or 1? You're going for the who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? So let the votes come in. Want to know what the people in the chat think? 1s or 4? Grandfloki, I think you should decide. I'm seeing as in. Okay, so Thomas voted 4. Okay. Grandflok is going 1, so we've got 2 votes for 4. We've got Grandfloki going for a 1. So 4 is old enough. So is that a 4? It's a 4. Unfortunately, it's a 4. We're gonna go for 4. Can we make him look sexy though? Yes, we can. That's what we do here. So, ooh, okay. Ooh, that is giving me sexy daddy vibes. That is, speak to me, daddy. Speak to me. Skin tone. Ooh, how does daddy look sort of tanned? Like, should daddies be tan? Do daddies tan? Do daddies tan? Yes, they do.
Mr. Christopher does.
Oh, yes, he... Oh, yes, yes. Oh, there we go already. Eye color. Let's see. Ooh. Should daddy have piercing blue or green eyes? I don't know. Or dark eyes that you can get lost in. That makes him look more like warmer. Like you can go to daddy and ask for your iPhone, and he'd be okay with it. You can ask like, "Daddy, please buy me a new car." Or I want that new Louis Vuitton bag that I saw the other day and just can't afford. Ooh, stubble. Okay, yeah, daddies have stubble. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a fact.
Or a beer.
Why does daddy have your iPhone? So, in the tradition of having a sugar daddy, or a glucose guardian as they're also commonly known, no, that's the whole point. Don't get a job. Why get a job when you can freeload, when your daddy can get you everything? So let's increase the intensity, or like that, the stubble intensity. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Let's go to hair. I don't think daddies have long hair, eh? Oh, glucose guardian. Someone used that once in a conversation. I was just like immediately glucose guardian. What hair does that looks daddy, right? That daddy hair. Oh yes, the tradition. So if you've got a glucose guardian or a sugar daddy, you exchange. There's a transaction. Let's put it as a transaction, and in return for the transaction, not that we're judging any, like, if there's like a daddy thing, we do not shame on this channel, but this is just what the out there says. The people, I don't know who the people are, that you can get stuff. That says daddy, right? That's it. That was daddy here, right? Yeah, like he's got like a cool job. He's like, knows what he's doing. He's got like, yeah, he's sorted. Is that the lightest the hair goes? Yeah, so that is all the way that way. And daddies tend to have facial hair. Ooh. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, folks out there. Does this not look? Wow. No, we're not giving him mutton chops. Ew. I like that full beard thing that was happening there. Ooh, yeah. Oh yes.
Yes.
We did it. That is great. That is great. That's definitely daddy material. Okay, the next thing, should daddies have jewelry? Ooh, like a nose ring like that? Ooh, no, not earrings. Ooh, daddies with brow rings. Daddies with brow rings. How do we like that? So either like a septum thing, like through the septum of the nose, or daddy has a brow piercing. I'm kind of feeling the brow piercing. I'm kind of feeling that. So that was a brow piercing. I was on the left hand side. Oh, I like this one on the right hand side. It's sort of subtle. Like he needs to go to the office. He can't like be too like obtrusive. Yeah, brow piercing for sure. Daddies wear earrings. They do? Do they? Like, I still want him to look like respectable. Like, I mean, I've got earrings. So. But this is like the brow piercing. Like, picture him in like a three-piece suit, brow piercing. Yeah, you can remove it for the office, but no. He's up there. He owns his own company. He can do what he wants. He's the CEO, and he decides he wants to have a brow piercing. He will rock the brow piercing because we're cool like that. Yeah. This is, ladies and gentlemen, folks of Nerdverse South Africa. We have Daddy. I think we've got Daddy.
Yes, we do.
That's Daddy. Yes. Woo. Yes, one of them creative companies. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Daddy's gonna look so cool.
You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind a daddy like that either. No offense, but yeah, he's got big daddy energy. Big daddy energy. BDE. Have you got BDE? I'm not thinking boy band.
Like to name
the earrings. Enter the into the daddy. I want to comment, but I'm not gonna comment. So.
Oh boy. Oh.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Oh.
I am just gonna call this character Daddy. I'm just gonna call him Daddy. Shall we call him Daddy? Was that the vote? So we will call him Daddy. Silver Daddy or just Daddy? Or Daddy Yo? Daddy O. Like Daddy O? Or Oh Daddy? Or just Daddy? Ooh, let's call him Big Daddy E. Yeah, Big Daddy E, because he's got Big Daddy energy. Yeah, so here's our character, Big Daddy E, unleashed upon the world. Ooh, let's do Daddy justice. Come on, Daddy, do it. We've done it, folks. We've done it. We've created Big Daddy E.
Well.
Oh, now you come on and you say Papa. I think we will refer to him as Papa as we play. But his actual name is Big Daddy E, but you can call him anything you want. He's nice like that. Like you can call him Big Daddy E, you can call him Papa, you can just call him Daddy, you can call him Daddy, or you can just call him D. No, you don't want to call him that either. Not that type of channel, ladies and gentlemen. It's not. Oh, look at that. I mean, look at that, like, heck thing happening there. He's got, like, thighs that would crush mountains. And he's, like, rocking this whole jumpsuit look. Like, it's got that very sort of distressed look about it. I don't know if it's, like, in season. Are we doing this look? What are we thinking about this? I'm sure Daddy's going to get really cool armor. Should I call him Daddy or Papa when I play the game? What do you guys think? Daddy or Papa? What do you folks think? Oof, Daddy's packing. Let's do this. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Ooh, there we go. Oof. Okay, so out of the darkness, let's just have a look around. I mean, this is a really, really old game. Yeah, it depends on the mood. So because I'm feeling like, okay, I'm waiting for Emily, where is my tea, Emily?
Sleeping. That's not my name.
Emily. Okay, so ooh, yeah, big boy, that comes later. Because I'm feeling like all friendly. We've just met Daddy. He's like new. We can't rush this. We're trying to build a relationship with Daddy. That's what we're doing. So I'm just gonna call him. Give him like a normal name, and we try and develop our relationship with Daddy as we play the game. Yeah, let's do that. I will call him. That is a cool name. That's a cool name. I will call him Ken. Yes, I will call him Ken. Let's call him Ken. Ken! Oh, look over there. Okay, so this is all about our little experiments that's been happening in the lower caverns and getting rid of the bodies and stuff. Okay, and it's been written by Femoris Hughes, who we will see later. I don't know anyone called that name. Instead of a pass me the sword, give it to me, big boy. Wow. Okay. 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 I'm not sure we're at that point of the relationship yet. Like, we need to get to know him, like, what he's about. Like, I don't know his backstory. Yeah. So, I mean, that's how you normally like, this is a relationship. We've just met Daddy. We're going for a walk with him through a dark dungeon. Thank you, Emily. I'm so gonna pay for this after this. So if you guys don't hear from me in 24 hours, you know Emily did it.
It'll be me.
Emily did it. Emily killed me. Okay, so I'm gonna loot the rusty sword. I'm gonna take it. Let's see. So I'm going to give him the rusty sword. Look at that pose. My gosh. Thank you, Daddy. Ah, yeah, no, this is, ooh, Emily, do you want to weigh in on this?
What am I weighing in on?
Look at the chat. Okay, yeah, Emily, I'm not going to repeat that one. Maybe I should sip the tea and see what happens. Having tea, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, an actual warm cup of tea. My favorite. Okay, so let's go run around with Daddy. Daddy for some.
Scatter, children of dust! Scatter before the might of the Tuatha!
Yes, the Tuatha are the baddies in this game. We want to ruin their lives. One important thing is if you see crates, hack at them. Like, there's so many cool stuff that's hidden. I mean, I've only played through this game, I think, once. Are these rats? Yeah, goodbye, rats. We don't have time for you. Ooh, no, don't come with your... Not in my face. You, get away.
Stay away!
Ooh, let's go look over here. Look over there! Nothing. But Daddy is really rocking this. He's very fit for his age. He's very fit. Look at that. I mean, he puts like the rest of us to shame. Look at him swinging that sword. It's so manly. So we still call him Ken. Our relationship hasn't moved on yet. Oh yay! T-Max, I'm glad he's a subscriber. Yes, he can. That brings me to my point, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not subscribed, folks, please do.
Help! Anybody!
Help us to continue bringing you great content. Do it for Daddy. Do it for Daddy. Subscribe for Daddy so that Daddy can live another day. That you will see how this relationship with Daddy evolves.
You! Up there, please
Oh,
help
now I have
me!
to go rescue the gnome. Oh, fine.
Poor mortal scum!
Yeah, don't call me scum.
You'll all die.
Okay, yeah, okay, fine. Daddy does not back down. He does not. He does not back down. Not what he does. Not what he does. Oh, Ken doesn't. Ooh, there's the gnome.
Thank you. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, wait. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead.
Look at that beautiful look that Ken is giving us. It's like that blue steel. Okay. Let's channel Daddy. What would Daddy say? I'm not dead? Or what happened to me? Or Daddy has some... He'll go, I'm not dead.
Well, you died. I don't know how or
Daddy hasn't died. Doesn't die
but
now.
your body
Ken,
was remained
Ken.
in the well
Keep
of
calling
souls,
him
and
Ken.
somehow
Ken.
it worked. The well restored your soul to your
not
body,
bad.
and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away.
Look at that look. He's like,
For you.
no, you're wasting my time. We know that the attackers are the Tuatha.
No,
Perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deon. We've never seen them this far inland.
I'm gonna skip through a lot of the talking because I really want to get into the slashing.
But we must get to Hughes.
So we must get to Femora's Hughes. So that is our objective. Want to know where to go, so we are off to the study. We're taking Ken to the study.
Let me get this door.
Bye. Okay, let's smash some boxes.
Right this way.
Let's see.
Go first.
And there, I'm just gonna look, just a proper look around. Oh, loot the bodies. Worn leggings. Ugh. Battered armor. Not quite the look of the season, is it? You hear that, cha-ching? That is the payoff you get when you break stuff. Okay, let's see. What is the cool stuff that we get? Loot the chest. And we get boots. So, let's have a look. Let's give Daddy some armor. Ooh. I had to do that. I'm sorry, don't judge me. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's not Dad Bod. That's something else. But we're gonna give him the worn leggings because it increases our crit. So we're gonna keep that. We give him some boots. Come on, he's rocking this look. Look at that. He's doing that whole like, ooh, I'm sleeveless. That is so cool. And if I'm not mistaken, that's leather. So if you could dye this, I would so dye it black because now you have Daddy wearing leather, looking good. Yes, we stand for that. We stand. Okay,
that's not that, but that's steroids.
That's not steroids. That Ken works out. Okay.
That's just a very active
yes,
lifestyle.
Exactly. Ken eats gluten-free. Tries to stay away from Avo, although some fats are good for you. And I personally love Avo. Ooh, cutscene. While this cutscene is playing, I shall be having more tea. So they've just destroyed the chamber with the Well of Soul. Okay, let's have a look around. Is there anything shiny, anything we can pick up? No, nothing here. Now, he lives a very active lifestyle. He jogs every morning at 5 o'clock. He gets up. He has tepid water with a dash of lemon, just to clear his system for the day. And then he gets his breakfast and he's off for. Yeah, he does jog everywhere by the looks of things. That's why he's looking so good. He jogs everywhere. Like, he doesn't live a sedate lifestyle.
See if you can find anything useful.
Ooh, Daddy with a shield. Does he want a shield? So at the beginning of the game, you're gonna go through all the types of weapons. My favorites you'll see a little bit later. But let's see if we can find a shield. It's probably in that rack. But see, this is why hitting crates pay off, because there are chests. So what's in here? Some gloves, some gold, a lockpick, and a minor healing potion. I will take that. I will take all of it. And then we're gonna go to inventory. We're gonna put on his gloves. Oh, but you can still see the biceps. We're good. For a minute there I got worried. Oof. And then a shield. We're going to loot the weapon rack. We're going to get Daddy a shield. So I think that goes under armor. You get shield. Okay, so we're going to... Ooh, look at that. Look at that.
Wait! Do you hear something?
I have to figure out. Ooh, that's no, I don't want that. Continue. Back. There we go. There's a shield. Okay. We can go now.
More Tuatha!
Ah, let's kill them. We show no mercy to the Tuatha. Yeah, show your biceps. Ken, has our relationship moved on? Can I start calling him daddy yet? No, probably not. Loot some bodies. I'm still calling him Ken. Okay, so now we get a longbow. And we are going to equip it as our secondary weapon. He's not going to use bows in this game. So what happens after Daddy has done his job for the day? Or Ken comes home. He has a shower. Puts on very expensive cologne. Very expensive. Dresses up in his three-piece suit. Yeah. Bye. And we just zap it.
Go, go!
Ooh, I've got crates to kill. So he puts on his three-piece suit. He's cleaned himself up quite nicely because Ken is now on his way to work. As Ken should. Yes. What type of car would Ken drive, I wonder? I think this is where I get ambushed. I think as soon as I head to that chest over there, zap you guys, and I zap you guys, goodbye. I'm gonna head this way. I'm gonna smash through the boxes, and I'm gonna loot the chest. But tattered documents and a lockpick. That's fine. Lockpicks are super useful, obviously. There's also a different type of lockpick that kind of almost does it magically. And who doesn't stand for a bit of good magic, right? Rusty leg plate. So, I'm wondering, do we keep him in his leather? Or we start giving him plate?
Daggers are deadly if you catch an enemy unaware. Their speed more than makes up for their size.
Okay, let's do daggers. Yeah, let's do this. Go and do that. Hey, chest. So see, now you're gonna get all the heavy armor. So this is not only an intro, but it's kind of like your tutorial, and it gives you like nice feel for the game.
More up ahead. If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
You can finish one at a time, though. Ooh. I like this view, Ken. I like this view. Ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that. And dead. Look at that. Beautifully done, kid. Beautifully done. Lockpicks. Some gold. Okay. You guys need some gold. Yeah, smashing stuff is my unadented curious. No, we don't want that. I'm gonna keep Ken in leather. But as with all things in life, I think I'm gonna speed up the relationship so we're getting to that point to be falling in love. Yeah, speaking berries. Oh yes. I like speaking berries. Anything. Oh my gosh.
Blossoms only respond in the presence of magic.
I think this is where we get
there is more to
abilities. Let's see. Ooh, there we go.
Incredible.
Be the power. He has power.
Ooh, power.
That is cool. Not gonna go through that. I just want to get to the hacking and slashing. Gummy berry juice. Who used to watch the Gummy Bears? Who was your favorite gummy bear? Mine was Grumpy. I could identify it. Look at that. Look how fast he is. Something? I don't want to talk to him. I think spiders are going to come up next or something. Is it? Ooh, look. We have another crate. Worn hand wraps. So now we're getting to the light armor. It's always spiders. Ah, the cobwebs gave it away. Look, called it. But we are going to use that. Zap it to death. There we go. I think there's another one that's going to pop up at some point. That's why I only give you... Ooh, yes. I am going to... I love staffs. I really do. Who's Sunny? What?
They've completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can
Oh,
use that
Sunny.
staff to
That's the... Yeah, she was the yellow one, yeah? She was like very like positive and stuff. Look how cool this looks when he does his like trans. Ooh, no you don't. Not on my watch you don't. Eat fireballs. That's the daddy. Show them your fireballs. Ooh. Looting the spider sack. Yeah. I'm gonna keep him in sort of like medium leather. Toadie was the best. Toadie was, yeah, Toadie's definitely the best. Your dukiness, yes. Who's your, here we go. So with tomorrow being a public holiday in South Africa, what are you folks up to tomorrow? Anything exciting? Mine is going to be filled with sleeping and playing games. Your school boyfriend was nicknamed Toadie? Oh my gosh. I want to know why. I want to know why. Ah, Graan Flokkie. Oh, you have to work tomorrow. Unfair. While the rest of us sleep. No, they're not enemies.
Get away! And who is this?
Ooh, chest. Ugh, no.
Plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal.
I want to keep him in leather as long as I can.
This is where we part ways. But take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would
While
fit you.
this cutscene runs, I'll be having more tea.
We can hold off the Tuatha here.
Yeah. I need more
I
help.
suppose these might be able to help. If the Tuatha realize what you are, you'll need them.
Yeah, give me cool stuff. Really?
He's directly ahead. In
I'll
his
give you a
study.
minor slap against
Just
the
keep going past the top of the well.
Oh, so you are off today.
Right now, you're the
You are
most
off today.
valuable thing in
Nice.
his world. I'll see you on the outside.
Tom, what are you guys up to on
Leather
public
armor is
holiday?
thin, but we'll give you the speed to reach an enemy's throat.
Let's see. I want to see if the armor is any... No, it's the same thing.
Simple cloth frees your body and mind. That's why mages prefer it.
Open door. Oh. So, have a look around. See, even during all that fighting, Daddy's hair is still perfectly coiffed. Oh no, what exam is he writing? Please wish him all the best for his exams. I hope it goes really well. Experimenting, yes. Revivification. Trying to bring the dead back to life. Well of Souls. Take a look. Nothing here. Let's go to the laboratory. Cutscene. I drink tea. Oh, not cutscene. The way to a man's heart is through a cup of tea. Science Daddy, yes. He's Science Daddy, is super clever. Maybe the company works for is like a tech AI sciencey type of company that he owns. He owns it.
And look
Doesn't
at you,
work there, he owns it.
even
He's
with all you've
CEO.
been through.
Yes.
The Tuatha, your return from the dead.
So this is all about like, oh, we need to get you to safety because they found out that you came back from the dead. You can use this power for terrible things.
Too much to explain right now.
It's too much to explain. Goodbye.
I may not be able to save the
Sorry.
well, but I can ensure that it's...
Let's get out of here.
You're right, I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're... Wait.
Yes,
wait,
you're alive. Oh, this is a sad scene. This one I'm actually
I'm
gonna
not certain
explain.
what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what...
Daddy looks stoic, doesn't he?
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The
Oh, look away now.
That inside the mouth!
Oi.
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly!
Yes, Daddy needs to survive. Protect Daddy.
Follow the path to the town of
Oh, this is my
Find Aga. He's a friend, and he may be able to help.
Hello,
No matter what
you
else,
old
stay
girls.
alive!
Oh, she's beautiful. She's annoyed because Dad stopped with the Okay, so now we need to escape this tower. Let's get out of here. I think I'm going in the right direction. Yep. Come on. Want to move faster? Yeah, we do because these rocks, they do drop on you and they do a bit of damage. You don't want that. Aha! Take that, evildoer! Anyone else? Anyone else feel like being crispy? Here we go. Take that, evildoer! Aha! Let's get on with the show. Heading upstairs. Yeah, he needs to run because you don't want to get Daddy crushed.
Get moving, you brute!
Ooh, what's this stuff? Okay, so if a game starts giving you like lots of like health potions, you kind of know what's gonna happen next, right? Yeah. Boss fight. And look, a very big room. I got lots of health potions. What could possibly happen next? That happens next. Yeah. Oh. Ah! Ah! Like that! And that! Don't come with your nonsense here. Die, rock troll, die! You don't like fire, do you? No, you don't. Take more! Ooh, nice. Use your abilities! And you get extra XP. Ooh, and we just jammed that thing right through his mouth. Daddy, you did that so well. Rock on, troll! No, we wanted to kill him. We wanted to get rid of him. Let's root the rock troll. We get a squire's ring, some gold coins, and some shards. And more potions. So we're taking everything. They decided to put a ring on it. So we're going to give him the squire's ring, which increases his health. And we're going to... Ooh, which one? That one? Yeah, equip. Here we go. Here we go. Well done, Daddy. Well done. Well done. Now we have to get out of here. And I think our relationship with Daddy has progressed to an all-time high. Yes. Now we can go, what's up, Daddy-o? Like, my flirt game is off. I can't even. And I can't even wink because I've got problems with my eyes. Terrible, isn't it? So look how beautiful this looks. Just have a look. Is that not magical? Look at the trees. Look at the colors. Just like take it all in. Just like feel it. We've leveled up. So let's see. I actually want to give him Sagecraft because I want to make his weapons like spot on, like really amazing. I'm going to confirm that. So I think with a warlock build, I'm supposed to have, I think, 23 points in sorcery and 23 points in finesse. Stagecraft would have been cool. Yes, yes, my public needs me. Okay, so I'm going to, so you've got might, you've got finesse, and you've got sorcery. I am going to put some into of mastery, and I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put one in finesse. I'm going to put that in daggers because he's going to. Or no, wait, I'm going to give him that. His little special ability, weaving a burst of shadow magic to wound and stagger enemies in an arc in front of you. I'm going to confirm that. And Daddy has new moves. I've never played StarCraft. I've never played it. Who else has played StarCraft? Like, I've never like even thought about playing it. I'm sorry to the geek community out there, but I've never played StarCraft. No, neither of us have, so it's like two people that have never played StarCraft. Oh well. Are we missing out by not playing StarCraft? What do you like about StarCraft, Khan Floki? Look how beautiful this is. Like when you pick like a plant, it withers. Look at that. Even that is beautiful. I mean, I can't get over how beautiful this game is. I absolutely love it. Yes, you break stuff and you can hear the coins dropping. I feel like that my playstyle is a little bit different. I'm very much into let's go out there and destroy stuff. Let's carry on and see where we land up. Ooh, the pulsing circle indicates your quest objective, but I'm first going to go here. There's a cart that I want to loot, so I get some stuff that I can use for, like, I think it's like smithing and stuff. Yeah, smash the patriarchy! I like that. We should. And we get a blessing, a temporary bonus. I think there are some baddies around the corner. Or the bear. Daddy versus Bear. Who's gonna win? No, Daddy's not the patriarch. He's not. Daddy, he's okay. He is, but he isn't. He's the nice kind of patriarchy. Sorry, Bear, but I'm gonna have to do this to you. Bye. Sorry, Bear.
You. I remember you.
Yeah, we know you as well.
You're-
You are a little snitch. That's who you are.
How did you come back? How did you find me here?
He knew all about the attack.
No, I had no idea anything like that would happen.
Liar.
The Well of Souls is bigger than one gnome's pet project. My employer pays for information about its progress. I just send the reports to make some
seriously,
money on
I mean,
the side.
Not that
I
the
never wanted anyone
daddy
to get
should have
hurt.
actually killed the bear. It's not a nice thing to do, but... Okay. Yes, pay me and live.
Okay, here. It's all I've got, plus what I got paid for the information. I don't want any part of this.
Yes,
I'm
go
going
home.
to
Go
Odessa.
home before I smash your head in. And report to you to the authorities. I'm phoning the police. If I'm not mistaken, there should be wolves by the next cart. Guess what? And they jump at you, which is horrible. There we go. Hi, doggies. Minor regen. That's not bad. We've just killed some things. Now we're picking flowers. Such nice people. I am not going to go down this little tunnel just yet. The stone candle mines. I first want to make a better... My heart belongs to Daddy. Oi, oi. Okay, here's a good one. How many songs can you folks come up with that's got the word Daddy in either the song's name or the lyrics? And go. Let's see who can come up with the most. I don't kiss binary jets, not bad. Oh my gosh, what? What?
You've come from the tower,
Oh
haven't
my
you?
gosh.
Name's
So I
Agar.
can't think of any daddy songs.
Maybe you can help an old fate weaver, eh?
Is there a song called Who's Your Daddy? Mommy Kissing Santa Claus? Okay. Okay, you sent me to find you.
Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works.
Groundvlokkie is so practical, just Google it.
Probably dead.
Gotta love that sort of practical approach. What makes you think he's
The
dead?
cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it
I
pretty
really
well,
can't think of
honestly,
any songs with
although
daddy
we
in
did
it.
a lot of drinking after that.
No, there was that one South African guy that sang a song with
I suppose I could
like
spare a little help
Daddy.
in
What
memory
was his
of
name? Ricardo. Yes.
or in celebration of his success.
Apparently Coldplay has
Whichever.
a song called Daddy.
You're the one.
Yeah,
means
like
it all
Coldplay.
makes sense now.
No,
The cards this morning.
no.
I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast.
Ooh, he
Prepare
drew the
yourself.
running man.
They're coming.
Ooh, who's coming? Ooh, bad people. Bad people. I get to use magic against bad people. Yes. Kill them and gather the... What is it? The... Weeds of Fate. I don't know if he's going to have enough to do it though. Okay.
I smell the stink of
Bam! Check this out. This is what I love. Like, yeah. Now. Ooh, he's gonna get it now. Now I've continuously pressed B and I get more XP. Apparently my finger wasn't fast enough. Beat Puff Daddy. He diddy. Okay.
What? How?
He diddy.
What are you?
Yes, what are you? I
I've
am
seen
Daddy.
before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work.
Yes, he can
How did you do
manipulate
that?
them. What's with the threads of fate? I don't know, I just did it. Yeah, nonchalant
Fate is
Daddy
the
is.
will
He's
of
just
the
like,
gods.
I just
No
did that.
mortal should be able
You
to
see
change
me?
it.
I just did that.
How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change
Okay, let's
the
see what
threads,
reading we get.
but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
The only thing that's going through Daddy's head right now is, am I going to be home in time to jog again? And what will I have? What would Daddy have for dinner? What do Daddies have for dinner? And go. What would Daddy have for dinner? I actually want to see.
Guess.
I don't know if he's going to do a
He
reading
was an
for me.
academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan.
Berries.
Unlike most gnomes.
Berries? Why would Daddy have berries? I'm thinking like steak and like, I don't know, like roast potatoes. And I don't know. What else would Daddies eat? A protein smoothie! I can't do that wop 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 thing. I don't know how to do that sound. But if I could do that whole horn blowing sound, that's like a celebratory horn blowing sound, I would. But you hit the nail on the head, it would be a protein smoothie with a dash of wheatgrass. And I imagine like Bulgarian yogurt or something. Like, but without the flavor. You'd have that as a protein shake. You are so... And a small piece of salmon! Yes, yes. Do you know why? You know why? Because salmon contains... It's a good source of omega-3s, which keeps your skin all nice and youthful and like plump and all of that. So yes, that is why you would have a protein shake, excuse me, and a piece of salmon. That's exactly right. But look, I think you're a daddy in a past life. Now look at it. Just look at him. Okay, let's see Daddy's face. Show it to me.
Relax.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that. He's crossing his arms. You see the biceps bulging. And he's not doing it on purpose. He's just doing it because that's what Daddy does.
Or
like,
at least I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that.
No, Daddy is definitely real. He's real. I'm real and you must be drunk.
But still, I've never seen someone whose fate was just missing.
I do think you would have BDE in a past life, Crown Floki. Like Big Daddy energy.
All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not.
So, just a recap on the story. So, he was dead, came back to life because of the Will of Souls. The gnomes kind of said, you need to get away from the Tuatha because blah, 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 they're going to find the secret. Now he's found this dude that's a fate weaver that looks at the strands or the threads of fate. And he's just realized that Daddy isn't subject to fate. He can choose his own fate, as we all should. It's pride. Choose your own fate. Choose your champion. Okay, so this is now cool. So now you've got like destinies that you've unlocked. And you can actually sort of pick here what suits you. So because I'm going to like really swing the magic, I'm thinking I'm going to go Acolyte. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. I am not a specialist in this game. I play using my gut. I don't think things through. I just like it because it looks cool and it's magic. So yeah. So I would recommend that if you want to play this game, like really think about your character, or do what I do and just click the buttons and see what looks amazing and what feels good. I'm going to take Acolyte. I'm going to confirm that. Let's find out what this means.
Or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be
Here's
a
a
sign
question
of that,
for people
or
in the
maybe
chat.
the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt
Any
my own
celebrity or
readings,
famous
but we should
person,
consult
living or dead,
He's not a friend, but
that
he's
has
got a good eye
the
for the tapestry.
most
I'll meet you at his home to the east.
How
I'm
about
going
that?
to see if I can be of
Who
any help
has
to the
the
wounded at the
most
tower.
BDE out there? And BDE is not limited to cis men, right? BDE is like daddy energy. Like, I am here. I have arrived.
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a
Oh
little
yeah,
village
Jason
to the
Momoa.
east in
Yes,
Northern.
please. He does. I
I'll
think
meet you there.
that dude has BDE. Like for me, like the ultimate date would be like Louis Tan, and Jason Momoa taking me out for dinner. Preferably sushi. It would definitely be sushi. Yeah. But yeah, dibs on Jason Momoa. That man is beautiful. He is. Oh my gosh, that man, he's just beautiful. There's just no two ways about it. You know who else I found out today actually has BDE in a very cool way? Is Fran Drescher from The Nanny. We watched a really cool YouTube show today that actually demonstrated how like ahead of the time she was with The Nanny, especially with the inclusion of like gay characters, and especially like the way that it was approached was like in other series who we will not mention because we hate that particular series, where if there's a gay character, like people are normally like shocked, or it's like, oh, you gay and all of that, whereas in The Nanny it was like no issue. And she's also like, she's very much an ally, even though like I think one of her sons is gay. Her husband came out as gay, and they still like have an amazing relationship. And she does so much good for the LGBTQIA plus community. I mean, she even officiated weddings between gay people. And I think that is just amazing. So my vote for BDE Energy goes to Fran Drescher, like in a big way, in an absolutely big way. And I really feel like watching The Nanny again. I mean, she's just amazing. She's just wonderful. And we need more people like that. Because although Pride is all about celebrating the community and creating visibility, there's a deeper thing to it as well. So who else loved watching The Nanny? Yeah, okay, I don't want to do fast traveling yet. I know that we can, but I don't care.
Everyone just stand back. The
Did you see that? Look there. Look at the map and see there's Big Daddy E. We've put Big Daddy E on the map. Literally. Big Daddy E is on the map. Emily.
Yes.
Emily.
You're not getting more tea.
Oh no.
Now it's water.
All the episodes on YouTube. I love The Nanny.
Not work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
Go back to your business.
Be careful in the forest.
Let's talk
I
to
don't care what
this
you raise.
Judy.
It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor
Who
creature.
else used to watch The Nanny?
She's been beaten to the
Honestly,
brink
as I'm
of
giving
death.
her age away.
The Fae may be
I think that's
strange,
it,
but
eh?
they certainly don't deserve this. It appears she was attacked with
I
some
know
manner
we're sort of
short
making
blade,
fun of
likely a dagger,
the
but
whole
there's no way we can be
daddy
sure.
thing. But
People
here's a
simply
bit of a
stood
real
by
talk,
as she called for help.
especially
No one
like
lifted
in the
a
gay
finger.
community.
Can you imagine?
How
It's
is
shameful to treat another in such a
age
way,
seen
even if
in
she
the
is
gay
a fae.
community?
I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such
Yes, we would
brutality.
like to
The
help.
only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this
There's still
village, people
probably
are
some
weary
like
of
a lot of
adversity.
like ageism
They'd
still
rather just-
out
I'm
there,
going to seek her
etc.
wisdom. I would do it, but she spends her days in the
So
precipice overlooking
recap
the
on this
village.
dude.
She
So
doesn't think we're aware
there's
of her
a
presence, but we
fae
most certainly are.
that's been stabbed or attacked, lying in the middle of the village. No one quite wants to help her because the fae are like, oh, stay away. So this guy's like, I have a bleeding heart. Please, can you go to this other lady and see if we can find something that will help this woman? So there we go.
Hope you stay in town.
Was he hitting on him by saying, hope you stay in town? Was he? Come on, flirt. No, there's no flirting in this game. So the nanny is on Amazon Prime. That's good to know. So I am jumping in between a lot of topics at the moment. I need to just focus my mind. There is a chest, because this is the sort of remastered version. There's a very cool chest here filled with, it's this one, tons of goodies, like amazing stuff. So is that the chakras? Yes, it is. So we are going to equip beautiful Dade in some really cool armor, the running man armor, and we are going to give him, if I can find it, there we go. Let's see, the twin souls, because I'm going to replace the longbow, because I'm thinking I'm going to do I think it's called chakrams, and a staff. I think either staff or daggers, Fey blades. Let's do Fey blades. So let's go Twin Souls, Fate's Eyes, and I think it's Fate's Needles or the Omni Blades. So the thing is, I'm going to leave a lot of this stuff in the chest, because if you try and take everything out of the chest right now, you're going to struggle. You will struggle. So I'm just, I like that. The moon. So I think there's the song. That everything? Let's have a look. New Twist of Fate. So is a new card that we get. So it's either +5 ice resistance or +5 fire resistance. I like the image of people just absent-mindedly wandering off. Yeah, they're doing dinner stuff. You're losing viewers, quick, do a dance. I think, whoa, I should actually also take a break. It's 7:30. I've been streaming since 5. This is very unusual for me. So I do
think at the end of the normal stream time. You can keep going if you like.
Oh, it's fine. I need to just take a teeny tiny bit of a break, or I think I'm actually going to. Oh, is the president talking again at 8? Okay, very important. So, president at 8 o'clock, we have to watch. I think this is actually a good point to stop the game. We've got really cool weapons that we're going to give him. Ooh. Look how cool those look. Look how cool that looks. Oof, I love it. And we've got blades. Nice blades that we are going to give him. So I think this is where we, I think the only thing we're going to do is just we're going to put him in his glorious new armor, the Running Man armor. And he's going to look so good. Running Man gloves, leggings. Look at that, look at that. Daddy is rocking this look. Come on, is that not gorgeous? He is going to have the little hat on, but you can actually hide the hats. Or the hood. Because I really don't want him to wear the hood. He's going to look gross. We don't want that. I think it's options. And then I think once we've kitted him, then I am going to call it there. I'm going to have to figure out where you get the hood thing though. But, okay. I had an amazing time with all you folks. It's been absolutely a pleasure. I thoroughly enjoyed the chats. I think the Nerdverse community is absolutely amazing. And yes, please hit the subscribe button. Join us on Discord. Come say hi. Check out our Twitter. Check out our IG, our Instagram, or the Gram. Someone told me that's younger than me that I should call it the Gram. So I'm going to call it the Gram. And we also have a Facebook page. So we are across all the social media. Check us out. It should be below on our stream little video thingy as well. So yes, it's been absolutely phenomenal. I hope to do this again. I think in our next one we're going to see if Warframe is going to go. I'm also going to mix it up like today. We're going to play a little bit of everything. And yeah, thank you to everyone that's joined, that's come in. It's amazing to have you guys here, you folks. It's really, really awesome. And yeah, it makes me feel good too. So keep well, take care. For those of you having the public holiday tomorrow, have a good rest. Do what you need to do to just get your energies back and do things for yourself. Have fun. And yeah. And yes, keep gaming with the emphasis on Ming. Ciao.